Got to go get my early vote on. Trump 2016. Trump 2016. I was gonna beat myself up about the efforts that I placed in getting others to get out to vote. But then I reflected on this Great Again track that you can get on BeatStars, the Great Again track. Actually, I got on this shirt in the track, and it go hard. There's been a lot of reactionaries who came out since I released the track. You got Eminem who came out. You got the Jigga Man who came out. All of a sudden they're making campaign songs and doing campaign tours with no initiatives towards the people. But that's great. Everyone should get out to vote. I say vote for Trump because Hillary invested with her husband $30 billion into the jail industrial complex. $30 billion into locking up our people, and they'll do it again. So we can't allow that. So I'm going to vote for Trump. Right now, I'm going up here to Jeffrey Manor Library. I'm going to early vote. I'm going to depart for the South Pole tomorrow. And I have people here who are going to aid the initiative, justice reform, the business forums where business come communicate investment opportunities. We're going to acquire real estate and continue to provide opportunities. That's what I have a legacy of doing thus far. We're going to continue with that. And we're going to make it an entity that's for the people, not just for me to say about my resume. Okay, and of course, the people who've aided me along the way thus far are going to continue with that, hopefully. I've been in communication with them, Norfolk, Virginia, Dayton, Ohio. Where else I got some friends at? My homie Marcus and Innocent is down in Florida. And I think he's in North Carolina now. So a lot of people throughout the country. I can go on and on. Trump 2016, we're going to make America great again. I'm going to make hip-hop great again. I've been making, they have to step up when I get to bringing it out. And the attacks are about to cease.
89th Street.
They're about to be incapable of altering anything that's in my path. Okay? It's about to get trampled over. Free Life Records is going to trample over anything that's in our path of righteousness when it comes to this culture. These reactionaries are not going to be able to keep up with our initiatives because they're about false pretensing. Okay? They're not about initiatives, they're about false pretensing. If they show some consistency, by all means, great. Great. We should all seek change and elevation and consistency. We all have flaws in ourselves that we want to correct. I'm going to ensure that we keep it consistent in the shop.
Tonight, I'm asking for the vote of every single African American citizen in this country who wants to see a better future. The only way to change results is to change leadership.
You as well, ma'am. I just voted Trump 2016. I ran out of footage when I was in there voting. She was kind of belligerent towards me capturing the moment. I understand privacy issues, you know, as far as, you know, people. First of all, I wasn't filming other people, putting them directly on it. People have a right not to have their voice recorded as well, but it's a public situation here where you're supposed to anticipate a public interaction, and it's supposed to be, it's a memorable interaction of public civic duty that you should be allowed to capture, and I was displeased with not being allowed to capture it. I rebelled a little bit, but then I ran out of memory and my doggone phone, but I captured a few of it. I didn't vote for some of the infrastructure initiatives that the state was asking about. I didn't vote for the disenfranchisement of the Second Amendment. The continuation of that in the city has not produced results. It's been reactionary, and it's not going to prevent anything. I didn't vote for the funding of the schools either, because that's been unsuccessful. We have to try different things. I believe that the parents need to take over the education of their children, and some type of tax credit or something with that regard. Maybe the state can do a tax credit, an individual tax credit towards the children. You can make it even grade-based, test-based or something, but you have to be on top of those tests and ensure that it's fair, and we're not, in nepotism and those types of situations where who's doing the testing to get those tax credits. Or, it should just be an all-around opportunity. It ain't got to, you can have some, it ain't got to be material-based to give the tax credit towards the education, towards the parents to do the training in the homes themselves. You can have some collective aspects within that will encourage the parents to educate their children more effectively than the schools have been doing thus far. You can have a few schools, not trying to eradicate it, of course, that experience, but we need some other options with the funding that involves the parents and accountability as far as I'm concerned, before I get into preaching on that. So I didn't vote for the funding of the education question. I didn't vote for the infrastructure, because we're not on any of these job sites that you see throughout the city that's going on. You don't see any of us on the job site, so I didn't vote for funding of the infrastructure that they have is that question. A lot of you judges who I voted for, if you're uncontested, I gave you the benefit of the doubt that you are doing the job that's admirable. I gave you the benefit of the doubt because I didn't research you. I'm going to be researching you now. I'm going to look up everyone who's on that list. They should have a list at the polling stations of who we're voting for before and after. They had some reason why they won't do that. But if we can vote for it, you can have a list afterwards of who was on the ballot. I'm going to look for that, see who was all I just voted for. I'm going to be on you. As far as the justice reform, we're going to be on you collectively to ensure that you're serving deeds that represents the will of the people, that's aiding humanity, that's not capitalizing or exploiting the people's despair. We're going to ensure that you're not a judge that represents that. A lot of other people who I voted for, a lot of the independents I voted for a lot of the women representatives. I voted for Tammy Duckworth. I voted for, I voted for Dorothy Brown. I didn't vote for Kim Foxx. I'm not voting for Democrat state prosecution. I voted a lot of the Republican ticket as well. I didn't vote Kim Foxx because I'm not trusting the Democrats. I did vote Tammy Duckworth. Who else I voted? I'm gonna get the list. Hopefully I can. You should be able to. Because I know it's the responsibility of the candidate of the voter to know the candidates and know who you're voting for. But it'll aid the process as a system of democracy to tell us, have a list of our ballot after we vote for it, so we can know and remember that, research that, and be accountable. People have our lives. You all understand that. We don't have time to research every candidate. Okay? So we need to have a list of that afterwards so that we can ensure our candidate is representing our needs. So it's some things that need to be corrected with the voting process that are aided, that encourage it, that encourage people to want to get out more and feel a part of it and feel as though they're impacted it and feel as though their voice matters. Candidates need to have that. If you're representing something, you don't want to just be forgotten after the process. You want to be remembered for the deeds that you're going to continuously bring about for all of the people. So you need to have a way for us to keep in touch with you after we vote for you. It's discouraging to see that that's not here in the shop. Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? So Logic in the Shop, I voted, I did, I voted, did you? It ain't about, that, and that shows you the reactionary nature of it. I voted, did you? You want to shame people into doing it. You shouldn't have to shame them if you have a process that's associated with it. You don't want to shame the people at the process. That shows that you're not really genuine with the process. I voted, did you? Did you vote? you know, you want to make them, you want to shame them to it. If you have a process, like I just voted, if you have a process where I could then engage you as a candidate after the fact, I'm feeling good about that. I can talk to people about it with the information that you just given me that's going to empower everyone else. I can then communicate with them about your initiatives. They're going to feel good about that. That's going to make them want to vote more so than me saying, hey, I voted, did you? You know, that's not going to be effective. It's not effective leadership in the shop.
No group in America has been more harmed by Hillary Clinton's policies than African Americans. No group. Disgrace. Policies that produce only poverty, joblessness, failing schools, and broken.
Songs for inspiration, make it great again. Strive business for all, the peace is great again. Village unified, overcame great again. And should it all of you aspires to be great again. Songs for inspiration, make it great again. Strive business for all, the peace is great again. Village unified, overcame great again. And should it all the family thrive and living great again. Great again's not divisive, setting goals heightened, developing layman's enlightenment, frightened lips pondering the flight of fight the righteous. Basic instincts from primitive politicians. I campaign the nicest, plagiarist Hillary formed mercenaries, named them ISIS, made Saddam Gaddafi, Baghdad Tripoli, told us forget the sickness, count the shares in Chipotle. Conflicts of interest, hidden home server secret, pompous your service, driven by your selfish seeking, pay for play, foundation lacking measured ease. The black base, deep sleeping, told them reveille, molding them to further sleep, divided from Katrina floods. Drakes for pops plotting, forgotten, it's Rodham Clinton. Margaret Sanger fan, she's rotten, eugenics driven, appeasing banks, the red line, doing private speeches. Mina dope from Arkansas, flooded 90 streets and songs for inspiration, make it great again. Strive business for all, peace is great again. Village unified, overcame great again. And should it all of you aspires to be great again. Songs for inspiration, make it great again. Strive business for all, the peace was great again. Village unified, overcame great again. And should it all the family thrive and living great again. It's great again, Socrates right then. I break 10% for charity. My leaders train parity. Each man teach you, move around if your motto is soul. Wisdom gold here, got the world, never lost my soul. He invites from Trump, Pence to black ignite the polls. Democrats erratic, take our voice calls for granted. Same actions expecting the different routes insane. Focus brain, concentration, change lanes a bit. Hopeless preyed on, expanded out for targeting. Gears of care about some sport, collect the bargaining. Distraction of skilled trades that's needed for the armament. I got my faith great again, can I get an armor? World trips to stack my cash back, ungrateful X. That ass still mine, suited moves, triple X. Dollar fatigue for these riggers that the beast eject. But great again's no condition set level protection. Songs for inspiration, make it great again. Strive business for all, the pieces great again. Village unified, overcame great again. For all of you aspires to be great again. Songs for inspiration, make it great again. Strive business for all, the pieces great again. Village unified, overcame great again. Should all the family thrive and live in great. Songs for inspiration, make it great again. The peace is great again. Village unified, overcame great again. Overcome all of you aspiring. Songs for inspiration, make it great again. You strive business for all, the peace was great again. Village unified, overcame great again. All of you aspiring.
But time but writing. I got a bunch of tracks already made. It's new to you. I can just push it. Holla back.
All this dogma out here. Had to catch a quick glimpse of it. It's a bunch of dogma out here. Hopefully the bus still wait for me. Here I come, bus driver, I'm sorry. with jewels in the summer sun sparkling. I used to dream about you as a youth, solitary in confinement off of Ogden. Showing me love, growing deep love. Gonna need this love through all my days. Showing me love, growing deep love. Gonna need this love through all my days. Showing me love, growing deep love. Gonna need this love through all my days. Gonna need it, baby. I'll be back in the shot, man. I'm talking about February on Valentine's Day. Literally. I'ma need your love, mommy, when I return. But make no mistake about it, there's options all across the world. Black women who gon' love me, calling for me. Make no mistake about it. Get your act together, black woman, cause I love you. The black woman is God. Okay? Get your act together and embrace the God goddess, cause I'm coming back for your love. Okay? Me no offer no pimpers paradise. Eva G-Man. Full of glory, we can never be defeated. Teach the children what the elders did for freedom. Don't waste them picnic time not teaching them what the elders did for freedom. The affirmation. As long as you alive and sure you always keep achieving. People's full of glory, we can never. Children what the elders did for freedom. Affirmation. Blessing the skies with time, face peril, surviving my heart so divine with the path of the God. Laugh at the odds of my foe, the control of the soul, rebel in the mist. Then I keep the blows deep, level in the piss. Can't hold the stove, whistle when I spit it. Whistle on the beat, stand brand. Fuck around and shoot the video, paying the visit. The content's down in the angle position. Blame at the switch, I'm pain danger, I get you. Got the wrong picture, propaganda submitted. Real inspiration, get the bullshit admitted. Gotta keep the lyrics all tight like a fitted. High with the feeling. Decide you to handle what's the cause like a right. That's always the call, it's the false down, like a plot from the beginning. I ain't trying to scare you from the job of a sinner. Margaret Fifth, they ain't the honor of a winner. I'm for the best, the father feeding her. Knowledge all costs you see. Polish the boss, the passion to giving images. Not for role playing, the genuine delivery. God is the goals, it's only self-deliverance. Counting on the system, expose you as delirious. How we supposed to know you ain't in bed? Serious the builder with the hood in your head. Transition up, spinning it on the flap. Affairs never good, the hood's in the spare. Obvious and literal, probably don't even care. I'ma have to show them in the woods who are bear. Love, I ain't advocating violence. Adamant to smile at the ear to ear. Clear hearers. Inspiration in my heart. So long as you alive, I'm sure you always keep achieving. Achieving. The people's full of glory, we can never be defeated. Teach the children what the elders did. Teach the pygmy what the elders did for freedom. Solution, plan for pollutions, truth they salute this wise. I ain't got the conclusion to pray. Ties to the golden rules to treat human beings. You can follow craft with the mic, rare with the model. I'm trying to get the sword if you slacking with the seven. Expose the spark, couldn't match with the weapon. Cold in the dark, sun in my shepherd. Did I forget to see it, then I retain. Doing better yet for the propaganda of the brain. Little parallel to siege in the terrain. You ain't gotta go there, everybody can be the same. Long as you're moving it forward to get the game. Or the God to give me the time to praise. Choosing the job you love and work days. Meditation and great thoughts and good ways. Caution seldom air. The elder spirit held them there. Felled them rare. Prepared the ship sails air. So please fast stories, share glory. Territories vast there before me. Countless epic narratives, deceptive schoolers. Stay observing the blessings, the tools. Stressing most likely this intrusion. Pain fusion, endless. Vampire murder, seerless. Paraphrase philosophers. Ignore the gossipers. Affirmations, prosperous. Inspiration in mind, never leave mind. As long as you alive and sure you are. Children with the elders that can never be defeated. Affirmation. achieving, keep achieving. The people's full of glory, we can never be defeated. Teach the children what the elders did for freedom. What the elders did for freedom. In the shop. In the shop, man. All I do is great takes. All we do is great takes in the shop. That's up. Case in point. Exhibit A. How many exhibits I just did, mommy? Like 3 of them? 3, 4 of them? Hold up. About to kick it to the Herald, man. Kick it over to Herald's, get some studying in. Might as well finish the degree. We gonna have time. Might as well finish the degree. The money there. You know what I'm saying? We already got the money there. Let's go ahead and tap into a little bit of this GI Bill while we on the ice. I'm gonna be tapping into this GI Bill while I'm on the ice in South Pole data programming. I ain't gonna be hacking nothing though. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be about securing the internet. I'm about to secure the internet on in the shop. The scores off the charts on the aptitude. You know what I'm saying? Non-verbal reasoning. I'm scoring off the charts. That's all I gotta say. In the shot. It's Logic in the Shot tutorial. You know what I'm saying? You gotta flow with stress in a stressful environment. Shout out John Legend. I saw him in that type of atmosphere at the Horseshoe. He got it down. Hey. Nah. Except to choose beauty, duty. Why deny pride? I slide on the track. Who remind more consistent? You a deity. Harriet T. Came to free me from the savagery. Westernized culture, spies, thieves. Cries from the melanin, bleed the breed. Deactivated from perms and S-curls. Achievements, the natural locks don't parallel. Feed on Pan-African creed. Fair and well. There'll always be. She'll never give her love to me, you know. I close my eyes and see your pretty color. Except that I'ma compliment you. Humble king, never pompous. Down the earth direction. Poetry the compass, the maze of Babylon. Righteousness they seek to conquer. Identity destruction. Watch the mark of beast. The best function. Love never cease. Palm extending patiently to brace my heart. From the harshness to shy winds. Penetrate the spinal. World spins. Revolution like a hell spiral. Warrior mind. Immune to any virus. Liable to kamikaze any conflict. Constant study. The time clock tick. She shine at the top. No wonders will I fit. Regardless, she gets saluted. Honorable works, platoon she recruited. Soon to bloom in the works of wonder. Who am I to rain thunder? That refrain from the drama still provide the hammer. I ponder do I hold a charm though. Say, there'll always be. You'll never. I know the ladies feeling it when they get the rub in their hair. You know what I'm saying? They be listening. They be liking it at that point. You know. A lot of them acknowledge it at that point, but I don't beg for it. You know. In the shot. Say, you often used to promise I'm the one you needed. Proud. To these proceeded, you lead that with action. Chatter distraction. Hate to sound rude, but your time subtracted. Introduce me to some food. A hard defender. Abusive you to move without a hint of remembering. The colors of the dashiki. Colors when I made it freaky. Colors when we drove all the way to the VA. Your pretty color should stay for me now, girl. For me, for me. In the shot, keep perfect tapes. Hold up. I'm ready to learn. I'm about to take it to this cold pole. This cold pole mix, you know what I'm saying? This cold pole hip hop mixtape. It's coming, man. It's gonna be promoted like bananas from the South Pole. People already here. Contribute your works, man. Mommy, teach me about the pleasures. The lesson plan so precious. Curriculum, hesses, keeping semester sexy. Common insights that stress me. Knowledge how they possess me. Focus students study sex and at the prep test me. I rep my nation building. Seeds from my nature feeling. Deeds serving you fulfilling. Elevate, connection shilling. Motivations better fate with like minds sustain. Election motive face resistance when you're lying fake. Don't be denied, deny me. Science degree. I take the night classes, correspondence courses, please. I ain't afraid to learn. Pride ain't forbade that. Yearn that they ate my tracks. Long-term routes of fact. Rockin' culture cloth. Culture with my focus off. Poachers trying to shoot game. Vultures take me so aloft. Humble, grounded, stubble mouths before they came my way. Demanded straight attention. All classes every day. I told them, I'm ready. Learn. I'm ready. To learn. Ready. I'm ready. To learn. I'm ready, girl, to learn. I said, I'm ready to learn. Darling, follow my Impala, had your movements. Tender with your fragile heart, promise not to bruise it. Cruise, lift your wings, let the winds flow beneath the best conditions in my town to soar. Chicago dinosaur. Equal to your beauty, brains intelligence, your quick wits. Morning time, peanut butter pancakes, your quick grits. Nourishment, tenderness, sex appeal, thickness. Quickness, I'm a wife you, never bad knife you. Joys pursuing life despite when it's blues. Heightened connection tools, free from our erection. She dropping jewels, increase the life expectancy. Together never losing. Rockin' culture, ball, culture with my focus on. Culture trying to shoot game. Vultures hate me so aloft. Humble, grounded, stubble mouths before you came my way. Demanded straight attention, all classes here day. I told her, I'm ready for your loving, dear. Home's ready for your loving, dear. Promise that your love's sincere. I'm ready. Give a shot. Oh, it's logic. I'm ready to learn. Take control, break the mold, sacred hold of you. Waking up the nourishment, flourish, rich encouragement. Desertion ain't the risk with you. Leadership, I do salute. My words not the final say. Yours work the equal view, queen. So please stay in big existence. Miss stage floor so perfected with your presence of bliss. Essence of miss for long term. Stress is severe. Lesson I learned. Time treasure gone, I'ma yearn, need your throne closely. Bolstering with deep attention, want you high for my rhyme scheme. Quotes the compliment that you form. Hot passion, never lukewarm. Basking in the sunlight, balance new dawn. Rockin' culture cloth, culture with my focus on. Poachers trying to shoot game, vultures hate me so alone. Humble, grounded, stubble mouths before you came my way. Demanded straight attention, all classes every day. I told them, ready for your loving, dear. Home's ready for your loving, dear. Promise that your love's sincere. I'm ready. I'm ready to learn, girl. And I said,